Hey everybody, JP here, and today I'm going to talk about how a demo trial of a plugin actually saved a mix. And now I'm probably going to have to buy the plugin because I like it so much. But the drums on this track, I was working on this mix for you guys actually, for some vocal things. And the drums were they were very fake sounding, very stiff and kind of papery on top. And I was trying to find a way to make them groove a little more, a way of manipulating them with compression to kind of give a little movement to the overall kit. And also I had to go in and kind of EQ out a couple things I didn't like. Ultimately, it was this random Korneff audio talkback limiter plugin, which is based on the old SSL talkback limiters, which people used for drum effects. I think it was the Phil Collins In the Air Tonight gated drum sound that is known for being cut through the SSL talkback microphone. But anyhow, I was actually looking for something that nailed the Alan Smart C2 crush mode, which is reportedly based on that talkback limiter. And of course, the Alan Smart C2 does a lot more than that. But I was trying to find if there was any plugin out there that did it, because there was also another unit called the Ridge Farm Boiler that used to also do a similar talkback limiter type of thing. And I don't really think there's any equivalent out there. So I saw this and figured I'd give it a whirl. And then as I'm working on this track, which I'll play for you in a second, I was blown away. I was trying everything I normally do to help drums like this, and nothing was really working as much as I'd like. It was kind of driving me nuts, and I almost gave up on the track until I tried this talkback limiter on it. Let me play you a bit, and then we'll break it down. All right, so that's our drum mix. That's with it bypassed. So I'm sure you could hear what I'm talking about. That was borderline unusable. Night and day, right? Before this, what I had happening here was distressor and a little bit of this Pultec filter, just high cutting off at 8K. But still, it was better. But not nearly as cool as that, right? I'm still following it with this Oxide plugin, which I'm starting to really like on drums. But yeah, for now, let's bypass this. I'll take you through the drums. So that's the kick that came in. I mean, it's like a typewriter, and it really doesn't suit the song at all. So I EQ'd out some of that top. And then if you listen to the kick with the talkback limiter on, the kick sounds great. So that was that. The snare wasn't bad. I thought that was a fine snare sample. No problem with that. Still sounds better with the talkback limiter on. Toms were actually fine. Something we'll come back to the overheads. The room was pretty cool. And I'm using the good old Bomb Factory Fairchild on that. But without it, pretty good room. Now we could listen to these hats a little bit here. There was something in the cymbals that was really bugging me. I'm pulling out, which one of these did I go with? 6.8 was the one I went with. Without. So this smooths them out quite a bit. Doing a little bit of gain reduction too. This Summit channel is really fantastic. We'll talk about that more in another video. But ultimately, combination, wow. And this is one of the more subtle settings on this little plugin. It can do some really cool stuff. Having the analog turned on smooths out the top a little more too, which I like. And you can blend it, but in this case, I really didn't want any of the original drums left. And listen, mic, that's more of a gated thing. So yeah, cool stuff, right? Anyway, we'll come back to this mix another day once I do a little more work to it. But yeah, I just wanted to point out that, you know, sometimes try a demo of a plugin and just see what happens, because this absolutely saved the day for me on this drum set. All right, until next time, guys, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Take care.